Welcome back to Style. Planning a wedding is an overwhelming process, so it helps to break it all down into a timeline. Well, we have Lauren Prattis from Premier Bride joining us now with more, and her little pink book. This is something new.
Yes, it is. It's very new, very exciting, and we're online at thepinkbook.com. New website that's up, and well, it's been up for a little bit, but we're updating it constantly, so check it out. We have a blog on there.
And what is the little pink book?
It's a wedding planning guide. We have some editorials in there.
The pink book.
Yes. We have some editorials in there to help you plan your wedding. We have music section, bridal section, different guides. But we also have worksheets, like a budget planning worksheet and a timeline, which is very important when you're planning your wedding, to make sure that you're planning it in an organized fashion, because otherwise you will get so overwhelmed.
All right. So what should you do first other than find the groom?
Other than find the groom, the first thing that you should do is really just let your friends and family know. It's such an exciting time. You need to take a break, maybe take a week to just enjoy and celebrate before you start your wedding planning process. Celebrate with your friends and family. Then the next thing that you need to do is set a date. And it's really important to set that date early, because venues book up to a year or even more in advance. So you need to set that date early, and I suggest getting a few dates. That way, if you find a venue that you really love and they are booked, you have another venue available. Next, you need to set a budget, which is always time-consuming.
Which always ends up going up anyway.
Yes, always ends up going up. But, which also brings me to, with the increasing cost of weddings, it's very important to sit down with both families and discuss a budget. Traditionally, the bride's family pays, but in today, more and more the groom's family and the couple are even putting in money.
That's what I've been hearing. And what about a wedding planner? Like, at what point do you need one? Do you always need one? That's
up to you. It just depends. I really recommend, and we at Premier Bride always recommend, the use of a wedding planner. It just makes everything go so much smoother, much more smooth, even if it's just for the day of. That way your mom or whoever isn't running around trying to do things. You have a wedding planner there to organize and make sure everything goes smoothly and deal with problems that you as the bride don't need to be dealing with.
And what are some of the things that you hear the bride saying, man, I wish I would have done it this way, I should have done this? What are some of the don'ts?
Wedding planning, getting a wedding planner is one thing that most brides say they really wish they had done if they hadn't done it. Another thing is not stressing so much over the little details. Once the day comes, it really is just a day. You aren't going to notice the little things that might have gone wrong along the way, and in every bride's wedding planning process, something's going to go wrong. So really, brides just need to, realize things might go wrong and make the best of it, and everything happens for a reason.
That is so true. And the pink book, where can we get the actual books?
You can get the books at different venues around Knoxville, and as I said, it's available online at thepinkbook.com. And even if you're not getting married in Knoxville, we have on our site, we have other areas around Memphis, Chattanooga, Nashville, and you can get them at different wedding vendors around the city. Pick up a copy of that and our Premier Bride magazine.
Very good. Everything you need to know right there in those books.
Yes, it does.
Thank you so much, Lauren. We appreciate it. And for more on the pink book, you can find a link to it on the style page at WBIR.com. Now to you, Moira.